Hi everyone, my name is Bridget O'Brien and I'm a freshman at the University of New Mexico. Today I'm going to be going over the topic of staying safe on campus, specifically in regards to sexual assault and rape prevention. In this video, I'm going to be going over what sexual assault is, different forms of sexual assault, indicators that someone may be intending to carry out sexual assault on someone else, or yourself as an individual, how to act as a bystander in different situations and why it's important, what action you can take when you are by yourself and afraid of the possibility of a situation occurring, and lastly, how you can report sexual assault and rape on campus. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, sexual assault is defined as illegal sexual contact that usually involves force upon a person without consent or is inflicted upon a person who is incapable of giving consent. Rape, in turn, is defined as unlawful sexual activity, usually sexual intercourse carried out forcibly or under threat of injury against a person's will, or with a person who is beneath a certain age or capable of valid consent. Both of these definitions have a great deal to do with consent, and whether or not it is given, as well as whether or not sexual activity is forced upon a person, either knowingly or unknowingly. Sexual assault is commonly known as an action forced on another person. However, there are a plethora of different forms of sexual assault that are not just physical. Stalking, the use of technology to blackmail someone, and verbal, as well as physical sexual harassment are all considered to be sexual assault. These are all, unfortunately, very prevalent on college campuses. Understanding the warning signs of whether or not sexual assault may have the possibility of being carried out is essential in attempting to prevent such a situation. It is especially pertinent to watch out for warning signs when observing other people and/or couples that may be at risk. An outsider's view is very important. A few indicators may include situations such as a friend mentioning that their partner is pressuring them to do things that make them uncomfortable. There may be signs that a partner is controlling their means of communication, such as answering their phone or text messages, or intruding into private conversations. They may say that their partner does not want them to engage in social activities or is limiting their contact with others. At parties, someone may be pressuring a person to drink more or just acting forcefully towards them in general. All of these actions should be questionable to you, and if you are noticing such activity and/or responses from your friends and even strangers, it is critical to take action. Taking action to prevent sexual assault and rape alone is a very difficult task. Therefore, acting as a bystander is critical. Everyone has a role in preventing sexual assault situations. Here are some ways you can act as a bystander. You can create a distraction, such as attempting to defuse a fight between two of your friends that may be a couple, by changing the subject. Asking direct questions is also important, such as whether or not someone feels uncomfortable and whether or not they need help. Engaging in gathering others is also beneficial. If multiple people see an uncomfortable and dangerous situation about to unfold, they will be willing to help you express your concern. Acting as a bystander is imperative, as sexual assault can have many physical, behavioral, and emotional consequences and manifestations for victims. If we all work together to prevent sexual assault, these consequences are likely to be less prevalent in our society. Individually preparing for the possibility of a sexual assault situation is also an integral part of keeping yourself safe on campus. Here are some things you can do individually. Prepare safety resources, such as phone numbers. Be aware of your surroundings. Be mindful of social media settings and who you trust to send things to. Enable close friends to be aware of your location on Snapchat and other social media platforms. Call someone on the phone if you are walking alone at night. And go to parties with people you trust. Lastly, make sure the designated driver is comfortable acting as a bystander and is aware of warning signs. Be very careful when fully submitting your trust to someone, whether that is regarding who you are comfortable being alone with, or what photos, videos, or other forms of social media you send to certain people. In the case that sexual assault or rape was to occur, it's important to report the situation at a local police office. Your college campus should have various places where you can report a case of sexual assault too. You can also report the situation to someone you trust, and they may be able to help you report the case to proper authorities. Thank you for watching this video. Remember the importance of protecting yourself and others in order to prevent sexual assault and rape on your university campus.